These are 3 things that I do that keep me shredded. Number 1, a consistent caloric deficit. I'm constantly on a caloric deficit. If you're on a caloric deficit, you're gonna be dropping weight, right? You're gonna be losing weight. This is my 3rd week on a caloric deficit, and I'm just now starting to feel the effects of a deficit. At first, I thought it was so easy. I figured out some ways to make it a lot easier for myself. But I get it, getting lean is extremely hard. Did you know there's more millionaires than people with visible abs? Isn't that crazy? Like, this just shows me the value of being lean. Right, I value being lean 10 times more now. Essentially, it's easier being rich than being lean, than getting shredded, than being in great shape. But then I realized I'm also talking to the wrong audience, right? People don't care about bulking, right? Imagine having problems eating, putting food in your mouth. Like, that's crazy, right? People have problems not eating, right? They think it's difficult. All right, I'm about to teach you a way to get to your goals a lot easier. And so now the question is, what do I do to be consistent on a caloric deficit? Simple, right? I track my calories. I consistently track my calories. I track everything. How would I know how many calories I'm eating? How would I know how much protein I'm getting if I'm not tracking my calories, right? Tracking your calories is one of the most important things. Now, you don't have to in order to make progress, but if you want to be extremely meticulous, right? I'm extremely meticulous. If you want to be extremely meticulous like me, then you need to track your calories. You need to track everything. And one of the most important things to remember is it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, your tracking doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be consistent. Right? It has to be consistent. Alongside with tracking, you need to be consistently weighing yourself. I know it might suck. I know you might not like to see what you see on the scale. Consistently weigh yourself. At least, if you're not gonna do it every day, at least do it once a week. That way you know if you're making progress. If you're not making progress, then we can make adjustments to our calories. You'll learn pretty quickly that consistency is 90% of the work, right? You could do all the wrong things, but as long as you're consistent, you'll make progress. You could do the wrong things and still make progress if you're consistent. That's how much consistency plays a part in the entire process. All right, if you're liking this video so far, a couple things I'm gonna ask you to do. Number 1, leave a comment in the comment section. That way YouTube knows that you like this video and it gets pushed out to more people. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Number 2, I prioritize protein and low-calorie meals, right? In addition to high-protein, low-calorie meals, timing is something I take into consideration. What a lot of people don't know, I only eat 2 meals a day. Right? 2 meals a day, and then I fill the rest up with snacks if I need to, right? I made a video before talking about how I think food is an inconvenience. And I still think food is an inconvenience, but I still like to eat. So in order for me to feel like I can eat a lot, is for me to have less meals, but more calories during the meals. I promise this is one of the best cheat codes I've come across. Now, I will have little, snacks like yogurt, maybe a protein shake in between if I get too hungry. But when I first started cutting, like the first week, I realized I was hungry a lot. And that's because I was eating small meals. Now, you could do this, right? There's 2 ways to go about it. Some people are better with eating small meals. That way they don't feel hungry. I like to feel hungry a little bit. So in the mornings, I'll be hungry until about my first meal around 12. Right, my first meal around 12, then I can eat a decent amount, and then I'll have dinner. The main thing you want to think about is volume, right? You want to eat low-calorie foods. That way you can get a lot of volume. When you eat foods with a lot of volume, you will feel full a lot faster. All right, now the last thing you want to do is prioritize cardio, right? I do cardio every single day and I don't miss. I never miss a day of cardio. I've been doing cardio for the last, month or so. I haven't been tracking. I just started tracking about 3 weeks ago. So at least for 3 weeks, I've been doing cardio every single day. This isn't the time I do cardio. I typically do cardio after my work day, right? It's almost 7 o'clock, so I have to get out of here. Fitness isn't the main thing that I focus on. However, I talk about fitness a lot because I understand fitness, right? This is a part of my life that I have figured out. And clearly, right, if there's more millionaires than people who are fit, then clearly everyone else needs to have this figured out as well. Then clearly this means that y'all need help. Okay, so this is where I come in. I'm gonna teach you the easiest way to get in shape, the easiest way to get shredded. I mean, like, look at my physique, bro. Like, this is something that I built. I feel 10 times better about myself. My mental clarity is on point. Everything's on point. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to do the exact same thing. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one. The things I want for myself are the same things I want for you guys.